Hi, this is my first makeup tutorial, and let's start off by identifying a few things. This I'm going to refer to as your inner corner, your outer corner, the center. Underneath your eyelash is the lower lash line. Right here where you normally put an eyeliner is the waterline, and then upper waterline. Alright, so let's get started. Always start with clean brushes. It's really important. It'll alter the color of your eyeshadow if not. Okay. I've already posted a description of the products I'm using in this tutorial, but in case you missed it, this is one eyeshadow that I'm using. It's L'Oreal Paris Infallible Eyeshadow. It is number 607. Here is L'Oreal Paris Infallible Eyeshadow number 999. It's older. Sorry, it's kind of gross. This is a concealer brush. This is my eyeshadow blender. It's kind of firm. This is L'Oreal Paris Infallible Eyeliner 16 Hour with a smudge stick, and it's carbon black. Alright, let's get started. Start by using the 607, the sparkly beige. And we are going to put that on the inner corners. We're going to put a good bit. Don't worry about it being perfect just yet, because the purpose of this step is just to get the eyeshadow on the eye. You want to stay to the inner corners and extend to the center. Don't go past the middle of the eye. Go slightly above your natural eye crease. And do the same to the other eye. Go ahead and do the same. Get a good bit on there. This to the outer corner. Right on the natural crease of the eye is where I'm putting this. And you're going to go to the center. Alright, now start filling in that gap. Notice how I'm making somewhat of a backwards C. You're going to want to put a lot because you're going to be blending this in, and it's not going to be this dark. During this process, you're going to think I'm crazy and you're going to want to wipe it off, but just trust me. Alright, you want to kind of make sure that's even. I extended past my eye probably about 1/4 of an inch. So that's to allow room for after you do your eyelashes. apply the black underneath your lash line and connect it to where you put the black on the top. Alright, now I'm going to take the blending brush and I'm going to start. My first swipe is going to be from the inner corner. I'm going to do that one time just to grab some of that beige. And now I'm going to blend this in right here. And I'm going to pull it upward. And after I pull it upward, it's over where my beige is. So I'm going to take that and bring it over. Okay, now in your center, you want to blend that. Okay, go ahead and clean off your brush on just a dry paper towel. And do the same thing. Pull once together all that excess eyeshadow and start blending it in. And we're trying to blend it upward. And now we're going to bring the black over a little above the beige. Now blend in the center. You want to keep it even. The amount of beige on one side versus the amount of beige on the other. Okay. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to darken up my black by getting some more. I don't put too much on it, just enough to apply it darker to the crease of your eye. I'm using my finger to give added blending. I don't want it to go past this, so I'm going to stop it. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just trying to make it even. Alright, if you'll notice, right here I have fallen dust. Avoid smudging that into your cheek because it'll make it that much harder to get off. I guess a powder brush and just sweep it right off. Okay. Next step is eyeliner. Notice on the smudge stick this part disconnects and it is now a sharpener. You want to have a nice tip for a thin line. Okay. On the inner corners we're going to do a thin line. I'm going to draw until I get almost halfway to to the center of my eye. And do the same. Okay, now for the outer corner, you're going to draw a line from your corner about 1/4 of an inch out. And now you're going to draw a line connecting to the previous line you drew. The line on the outer corner should be a good bit thicker than the line on your inner corner. And do the same for this one. Okay, you want to take this time to make sure that it's pretty even on both eyes. Make adjustments as you need. Okay, notice how right here, whenever I pulled my eye, I took off some of that eyeshadow. Just go ahead and, if that happens, just blend it back in. Alright, my next step is going to be underneath my lash line. I'm going to draw a very thin line right under there. And now I'm going to do my water lines. Make sure that all the little gaps in between your eyelashes are filled in. Now we're going to replace the cap, and we're going to put our sharpener back in its place, so now that we can use the smudger. And we're going to start smudging the line that we drew under our lash line. We're going to smudge it into the outer corner. We're going to pull that black down so it gives a nice smoky line underneath. And do the same. Alright, my next step is my eyebrows. Here I'm going to use the Maybelline Define a Brow Mechanical Pencil. I'm using medium My hair is pretty dark, so I'm going to fill in my eyebrows to darken them up. When you're using an eyebrow liner, you want to avoid going too dark. My hair is dark enough to be considered black sometimes. I would never use a black eyebrow pencil. And that is because if I did, then it would really look like I just took an ink pen and drew it on there. So I want to keep it natural looking. I'm going to just fill in my eyebrows. Good eyebrow is very, very, very important to have a complete look. Learn how to pluck them or go get them waxed, but a good eyebrow can make or break any person. Notice how I'm filling it in pretty dark right now. We're going to blend it in just a minute. You're going to make sure that they're pretty even. They don't have to be perfect. Eyebrows aren't meant to be exactly the same on both sides. But you want to get it close. Alright, now to blend it in, I used this foundation and I applied it before we began. And I'm going to use this powder. Notice it's the same exact number. With this now. Go ahead and apply a good bit to your powder brush. Start in the center and just swipe it across. What's happening is I am pulling some of that eyebrow liner off so that my natural eyebrows can shine through. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to apply a highlighter right here. I'm going to use Revlon Photo Ready. It's neutral. Inside of this, I'm going to be using the highlighter. I'm gonna just put it on my finger and apply it to the top. Avoid touching your eyebrows too much. You don't want to get that inside of there. Alright, our next thing is our eyelashes. Going to use falsies. I'll apply that to the upper eyelash first and then also the bottom eyelash. Guys, for those who know me pretty well, they know that I wear fake eyelashes. So that was the purpose for cutting in and out. Applying fake eyelashes may be another tutorial if this one gets a good response. But I'm gonna show you I guess, putting on my mascara. I just want to point out that I am by no means a professional. Just a girl who likes makeup. First one I'm going to use is this one. I'm going to get a good bit of that. And I'm going to apply it right here. Everybody's face shape, it's a little bit different on where you want to shade in the different colors. There's a guide on the internet somewhere. But for me, this is what I like best. I'm going to grab the darker color. I'm going to apply that onto my cheekbone. Alright, I'm not going to use the highlighter that's in this pack because it has a shimmer to it. But what I am going to use is this powder. Notice how it's 110. The one that I apply all over my face is 210. So you want to get a whole shade lighter for highlighting. I'm just going to use the pad that comes with it. I'm going to apply that right underneath my eye, and that's going to clean up all that leftover dust. I'm going to apply that down my nose line, right here on my lip. I'm also going to apply it right here below my lip, a little on my chin. I'll apply that right above my eyebrow. And in the corners right here. Take my 210. and blend all of this in with it. Straight down the middle of my nose. Is lipstick. I like to use a Superstay 24 hour. Not too sure what color. It's more of a coral, peachy kind of color. Feel free to use whatever color you think best. This stuff dries, and it's going to dry kind of sticky. But there is a top layer to this. Top layer is a clear, glossy coat. Unfortunately, my 2-year-old daughter enjoys lipstick, and I give her the clear, glossy coat to play with sometimes, so you can actually use another lip gloss over it. Use whatever makes your lips shine after. You want to give it a little while to dry before applying something, or else it's just never going to dry. You can speed up the process like that. Now, I'm a girl who loves lipstick, so you'll see me with red on, you'll see me with the hot pink, you'll see me with this shimmery color. I enjoy lipstick. Some women don't, so even just a simple clear gloss will do just fine. Just make sure you clean off the base that may have gotten on your lips. Go ahead and take that off, or it'll look kind of creamy and yucky. So that's it, guys. Feel free to like and share. Any suggestions would be great, or request would be fine. That's it. Bye.